morning. It is a lovely fall morning here in Denver, and I'm just walking to get my morning coffee before I go into the office. It's like a good time to listen to a podcast, decompress, think about what I have to do today, because things just keep ramping up more and more and more. One of the things I thought I would do for you guys is share a vlog about how to ask your customers to say nice things about you. So one of the things when you're starting a new business, right, is that you don't have all of this money to create expensive ads. You don't have a ton of resources to do a bunch of PR. You have to grind and hustle for every good mention that there is of you on the internet. And so those mentions on the internet, whether it's a 5-star Google review or it's somebody going on Instagram and sharing their experience of using your product, they all count and they add up and they help you get your message out there in a really affordable way. I wanted to help give you some of those tips and then share a great testimonial that one of our customers shared with us. So you can kind of see how that might help you and start to ideate about how that might help you in your business. So one of the first things you can do is create a hashtag. Our hashtag is shot at soona. We use it for any photo or video that we share online, and we ask our clients to do so too. We put it on the posters in the building. It's all over the website. Find ways to remind them to use it anywhere they go. The second thing we do is when we know somebody's had a really, really positive experience, we make a personal outreach to those customers and we say, hey, would you be willing or interested in giving us a 5-star review on Google? In exchange for doing so, we'd be happy to give you another photo in your account for taking the additional 5 minutes to say something nice about us. Only if you have time, no obligation. You know what? A lot of people, because you make the personal ask, because you give them a reason to do it, and because you thought carefully about asking them in a personal way, not just like a blanket email, you actually thought of them in a personal way, will do it. And then the third thing you can do, which is kind of silly, but you can talk about why you love the experience. So you can share your experience. You can use the product and share your experience on Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook and show other customers that you're just as invested as they are in sharing positive stories. I think that is a great way to just constantly encourage your customers to think about their storytelling, think about storytelling for you. Now that you've got 3 great tips for how you can encourage your customers to talk about you and say positive things about you, I want to share a testimonial from one of our awesome customers. We met Brian because he came in for a headshot, and he actually reached out to me and complimented my headshot. He saw my headshot on LinkedIn, was like, I love your headshot. I want to get one like that at soona. Can I do that? And I was like, heck yes, come in. And then when he was really happy with his photos, I noticed he was using the shot at soona hashtag a lot on social media. I asked him to come in and do a testimonial video with us, and he did that. And I think making the personal ask, making the personal connection is why he did it. So here's his testimonial. Don't be afraid to ask people to say nice things about you. You're gonna need that to get your business to grow. So let's watch Brian. Thank you, Brian, so much for sharing. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you next time.
My name is Brian Rogers. I'm a marketing business development professional here in Denver, Colorado. And what led me to soona actually was seeing Liz's profile on LinkedIn. Amazing headshot for one, and then just saw the content that she was creating casually and began to see content that soona was producing that were connected and attached to her posts. Became more interested in the brand and what they were doing, and found myself here shortly after. The headshot process went really well overall. You're able to get online, and kind of talk about what type of shot or what you're looking to accomplish, and as well as reserve for your first headshot. Came in with 2 outfits. It was the summer, and I needed to get something to freshen things up. I realized I hadn't had a headshot since maybe 2013, which I wanted something more casual and something also more kind of business focused. I got X amount of shots in both kind of looks and was able to just go through a lottery of good content afterwards via their iPad. It's a really simple process and definitely one that I will be participating in again. I really like the soona space a lot. The biggest thing is that it's comfortable. It doesn't feel, like I said, a traditional office or studio at all. It's a great spot to get lifestyle images that probably are more connected to your brand because your level of comfortability that you'd want to feel and that they have to offer. You always want your content to stay updated and fresh. Soona allows that to be a simple process, and definitely one I highly recommend any brand who's serious to take advantage of.